A very cheerful good morning, all of you. Welcome to the online class. So today we are going to start our chapter number 15, the article. So yesterday we have already discussed the article and its type. Yes, you all know that the a and the are usually called articles. So a and the है वो usually क्या कहलाते हैं हमारे articles. So we have already discussed the two types of article. Yes, definite or indefinite articles. Yes, a or n will come in indefinite article and the will come in definite articles. Yes, a or n is called indefinite article because it does not point out any particular or definite person or thing. देखिए जो indefinite article है उसके अंदर हम a और n यूज करते हैं जिसमें it does not point out any particular or definite person or thing. जब भी हम किसी के ऊपर पर्टिकुलर किसी पर्सन पे या थिंग पे हम पर्टिकुलरली पॉइंट आउट नहीं करते तो हियर वी यूज इंडेफिनिट आर्टिकल and also we use it with countable or singular. Okay, so let's start. The definite article the will come in definite article because it is used when we speak some particular person or thing. जब हम किसी particular person और thing के बारे में बात करते हैं तो here we use the article. Clear, student? So let's start the book part of this chapter. Yes, read the following sentences. I saw a dog, a cow, and a horse. Yes, number second, this is the dog I saw. Number third, have you an umbrella with you? Yes, student, from the above sentences, you will see that a or n does not point out any one definite person or thing. देखिए point out करें, I saw a dog, a cow, a horse. But the point out the particular person. But the points out the particular person or thing. Yes, in the second example, this is the dog I saw. So this is the dog. यह वह dog है जिसको मैंने देखा. So here I point out the particular dog. So here before this I use the article. Clear? So the word a or an is called the indefinite article because it does not point out any one definite person or thing. Clear? Second is the word the is called the definite article because it points out some particular person or thing. Now, next thing you must remember that things we cannot count means uncountable, taken indefinite article and usually no plural. Okay. Now, let's take an example. Ink, water, milk, wood, flour, meat, sugar, as music, smoke. Yes, think we cannot count. हम इनको count कर सकते हैं as a sugar, music, smoke, rain, air, electricity. We cannot count. So it's take no article. Usually no plural. इनके plural भी नहीं होते. Now remember that only countable noun take a or an. ओनली जो काउंटेबल नाउन्स होते हैं वो क्या लेते हैं आर्टिकल ए और एन. वो वी मेक अ केक विथ फ्लोर, शुगर, मिल्क एंड एग. क्लियर? An apple grows on a tree. Second sentence, we make butter and cheese from milk. So before the milk we use article? No, we don't use an article. So bread is made from flour and flour is made from wheat. Clear? So before the bread, before the flour and before the wheat is here, we don't use an article. Next is a piano makes music. Piano, before the piano we use article. Why? Because piano is a countable here and when we pronounce the word piano, so it is starting from a consonant, so before this we use a. Okay, so a piano makes music. Second one is here the use of a and an. Let's start. A is used, yes, number one, before a consonant sound we use a. Yes, so you already know about this. I saw a boy walking in the garden. A motor car runs very fast. I saw a boy. Boy is here, we use boy, a consonant, and this is a countable, so before this we use a. And before the motor car we use a article because it is countable and singular. क्लियर? एंड बिफोर द कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड, जो कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड होते हैं, कॉन्सोनेंट को हिंदी में हम क्या बोलते हैं? व्यंजन. जो भी हमारे जो साउंड होते हैं वो क्या है? हमारे व्यंजन. जो आपको अब ये नोटिस करना है कि जो हमारे जो साउंड है वो क्या है? कॉन्सोनेंट है या वॉवल है. Second is before you pronounced as you. Okay, as a cow is a useful animal. So when we pronounce useful, so useful, u की sound आ रही है, स्वर है. So before this, so आपके क्या कर रहा है? You U की sound आ रही तो here before this we use a. He is a European. When you pronounce it European, okay, so you use simply you use an article. Why? No, it is wrong. हम क्या हो जाएंगे? Wrong हो जाएंगे. We use an article before this European. When you write the word European, here से start हो रहा है ना European. When it pronounce here से pronounce हो रहा है तो क्या हो गया? व्यंजन हो गया. So before the consonant, when we pronounce it, before to pronounce yo, so before this we use a article. Next is before o pronounce as wa. Okay, so I lost a 1 rupee note. When you pronounce it wa, तो wa तो we अगर हम हिंदी में से write down करेंगे तो क्या आएगा? वो. तो before this we use a article. Clear? Next is an is used. Okay, where we use an article. So as you already know about this, before a vowel sound we use an article. For example, I saw an ass grazing in the garden. There is an egg. So before egg, okay, an article. Have you an ink pot with you? Before the ink pot we use an article. Next is before a silent H. Okay, when the word is here, silent H, R, H-O-U-R, when you pronounce it R, okay, so H is silent here. Before this you have to use an article. And another word is here, honest, H is silent here. When you pronounce it honest here, before this we use an article. Yes, example, he was an hour late. He is an honest man. Clear? Second is the use of the. Okay, so here where we use the article. The is used number one before common noun when we want to particularize it. जब भी हम किसी को particular person thing के बारे में बात करते हैं तो हम the article use करते हैं. This is the boy who stood first in the class. हम particular उस boy की बात कर रहे हैं जो क्लास में फर्स्ट नंबर पे स्टैंड है. क्लियर? वो फर्स्ट नंबर पर था. तो जो फर्स्ट नंबर पे था, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस boy, that is a particular boy. I'm talking about particular boy. So before this we use the article. Second example, this is the girl who won the first prize. So here we use the girl. Why we use the article before the girl? Because I am talking about उस girl, yes, who won the first prize. जिसने first prize जीता, मैं उस girl की बात कर रही हूँ. I'm particular बात कर रही हूँ उस girl के बारे में. So here we use the article. Okay, I am pointed out the girl in this sentence. Number second, before adjectives in the superlative degree. As you all know, we have already discussed the degree, positive, comparative, and superlative. Yes, so in the adjective, in the superlative degree, we use the article before this. He is the cleverest boy in the class. He is the oldest man in the village. Clear? Number third, before the name of rivers and oceans, we use the article. Yes, the Gangas is a sacred river, the Arabian Sea, the Red Sea. So before the river and oceans, we use the article. Next is before the name of mountain ranges. Yes, for example, the Himalayas, the Alps. Yes, the Himalayas are covered with snow. The Alps cannot be easily climbed. So before the Himalayas, before the Alps means mountain ranges, we use the article. Number fifth, before the names of sacred books, जो भी आपकी जो पवित्र जो book है, before this we use the articles. So student, you have to remember that where we use a and or the articles. In the is a very important article, so you have to learn this before the mountain ranges, before the river and oceans, before the superlative degree, before the, and when we particularize the person or thing, we use the article. Clear? Before the book, as we use as a the article, the Gita, the Bible. Okay, so the Gita is a holy book of the Hindus, the Bible is a holy book of the Christians. Number 6, before the names of nations. Nations के जो name है उससे पहले हम use करेंगे the article. The English defeated the French, the Russians defeated the Chinese. Okay. Now next is omission of the article. Okay, where we use omission means हम article use नहीं करते हैं, कहाँ पर हमको article use नहीं use करना. So no article. Note the following important points. So these are, this is the very important, so you have to remember these points. Okay, number 1, no article is used before the names of languages. जो भी languages हैं उससे पहले हमको कोई भी article use नहीं करना. Okay, as for example English. English is taught all over India. Okay, so before this is an English language, Sanskrit language. So before the language, we don't use a article. Number second, no article is used before proper nouns. As you all know about the proper noun, yes, particular name of a person, place, animal, or thing. This is called proper noun. So before the proper noun, you don't use an article. Okay. For example, Akbar was a very wise king. So before the Akbar, Akbar is a proper noun. Okay. So before the proper noun, we don't use an article. Okay. Second is Delhi is the capital of India. So in this sentence, Delhi and India is a proper noun. Okay. So before the proper noun, we don't use an article. Next example, Raman lives in Pune. So Raman is also a proper noun. Pune is also a proper noun. So before this, we don't use an article. Number third, no article is used before abstract and material nouns. Okay, जो भी हमारे जो abstract और जो material nouns है उससे पहले भी हमको article use नहीं करते. So देखिए, health is better than wealth. So before the health and wealth, we don't use an article. Wisdom, wisdom क्या है यहाँ पे in the sentence? Wisdom is more useful than courage. So wisdom and courage is there in the sentence. Abstract noun. ये क्या है हमारे abstract noun है. So before this, we don't use an article. Next example, iron is more useful than gold. So iron क्या है? As a material noun, and gold is also a material noun in this sentence. So before this, we don't use an article. Okay, students, so this is all about the article we have already discussed in the previous class. Okay, so now let's start the exercise. Put a or an in the exercise number 1. So let's start number 1. Dash ugly ducking. So here we use an article. Next is dash old animal. So here we write an old animal. Next is dash ordinary man. Here we write an ordinary man. Number 4, large egg. Large, when you pronounce it, okay, here we write article. Next is empty box. Empty, when you pronounce empty. So here as a vowel sound, here we use an article. Next is number 6, useful animal. Before this we use article. Next is dash animal and in dash insect. So here we write an animal and an insect. Next is number 8, dash brave man. Here we write a brave man. Number 9 is here, dash happy person. Here we write a happy person. Next one is here, dash unhappy person. Here we write as unhappy. Why we write an article? Because this is a pronounce. When you pronounce it unhappy. When you pronounce it, the sound is al sound. So we use an article. Clear? Now let's start the exercise number 2. Fill in the blanks with a, and, or the as required. Okay. Number 1, I saw dash ox grazing in dash field. So here we write, here we type as I saw an ox now grazing in a field. Okay. So there are 12 months in a year. Now next sentence, dash umbrella is dash useful thing. Here we write an umbrella is dash useful thing, in a useful thing. Number 4 is here, dash Germans were defeated by dash English. So देखिए here we use the Germans were defeated by the English. Number 5, dash train was dash are late. Here we write the train, and but I'm talking about particular train. The train was dash was an hour late because H is silent in the word. Next is he is dash honest man. He is an honest man. Clear? Now next, move on the next. Number 7. Kamla is dashed ideal. Kamla is an ideal. So when you pronounce the word ideal, so it pronounce when you write a word ideal. तो किसमें आता है बेटा? वाव स्वर में. तो here we use an article. Number 8. Dash iron box is heavy. So here we write an iron box is heavy. Number 9. English is not dashed easy language. So here we write English is not an easy language. Easy. So here when you pronounce the word easy, e. So here the pronounce it a vowel sound. So before this we use an article. Next is my brother lives in dash Punjab. So my brother lives in the Punjab. Clear? Now move on the next exercise. Exercise number 3. Complete the conversation between father and son. Put in a or an or the articles. Okay, let's start the conversation between father and son. Look outside. Arun dash sky is getting dark. So look outside. Arun को father कह रहे हैं. Look outside. देखो outside Arun. Yes, the sky is getting dark. Next, Arun. Yes, Papa, it looks as if there is going to be a storm. Number 3, yes, father said, bring dash umbrella for me. Bring an umbrella for me. I want to go out for a walk. Next is now Arun said, Arun says mother has gone out with the umbrella. I'm talking about the. So here we use the umbrella क्योंकि हमने पहले ही umbrella के बारे में बात कर चुकी है. Bring an umbrella for me and वापस से हम बात कर रहे हैं umbrella के लिए. So next time we use the article. Clear? Shall I bring a raincoat for you? Okay. Now next is yes, father. I will have to change the shoes also. Do you know where my boots are? Next is Arun says they are in the closet. I will bring them for you. Father says thank you Arun. Arun says, oh Papa, will you do me? Yes, dash favor. Can you post this card for me? Yes, here we write a favor. Can you post this card for me? क्या card मेरे लिए post कर देंगे? Now father says that yeah, the main office is down. Okay, now main office is down the corner. I will post your card. Okay, Arun says thank you very much, Papa. Okay, so this is all about your exercise number 1, 2, and 3. So you have to fill in your notebook.